You'll remember that in a previous lecture at the beginning of our present perfect section, I spoke about the concept of a funnel with an open top part for our present perfect and our focused closed part for the past simple. Well, in this lecture, in this series, in this section, in fact, we're going to be focusing on the past simple. We're going to look again, quite briefly, at regular and irregular verbs. We're going to be looking at how we build our past simple questions and answers. And we're going to be looking at signal words, which tell us, aha, we need the past simple here. Now let's first examine the name past simple. You remember with present simple, it was our most basic form, our most basic component of our English language skeleton. Past simple plays a similar role. It's our most basic form we use to talk about activities and events and so on that happened in the past at a specific time, a point of time or length of time. Moving on to the concept of signal words, pretty simple. Yesterday, last week, in the morning, for my last birthday, last Christmas, in my childhood, these finished time moments. You could also use when Napoleon was alive, when the British first landed on Australian soil 40,000 years ago, in the time of the ancient Egyptians, when the dinosaurs roamed the earth. Again, finished time. We mention a point in time, and that automatically excludes any other type of grammar. When we mention or when we infer this point of time, this finished time, we cannot use present perfect. Remember that funnel effect? Present perfect, time is open, time doesn't matter, but past simple, bunk, door closed, past simple. So that's a basic outline of how we use it. Now, you've heard the story which was presented prior to this lecture, and that story primarily used the past simple. I'd like you to please take a moment to watch the following slides which give us examples of past simple. Then I invite you to go again through the story that you heard, either in paper format or the recording again, and identify verbs, regular and irregular. You can also look at that text and identify moments in time which signal to us, the listener or the hearer, that we need to use the past simple. Now, this kind of an activity you can use with your students, of course, in simpler or more complicated forms depending on their particular level. And I'll pop some examples of exercises you could use into that downloadables section on the right. But for now, please take a moment to review that text from the previous lecture, and I'll see you in a moment in the next lecture. Thanks.